make you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are.
Welcome to Cindy's Little House. Today is Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day. And in my video today, I'm going to be redoing the landscaping around the black fence. And it turns out great, by the way. So let's get to it.
To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. Disappearing at last, you made me fall without saying a sentence. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about your day.
So I've got my weed killer concoction in this spray bottle. And anyway, I'm going to spray all the weeds and the grass as far to the edge as I can go. I know about how big I want my little garden area to be, so that makes it a little easier. But you'll see, after I sprayed this, it killed a lot of things, but I still had to pull everything up because it was just too much grass. Weeds, not as bad if you have a lot of grass, and the grass is this centipede, and so it goes in a line and it kind of connects to itself, so there's a lot of extra to pull when you have to pull centipede. But we got it sprayed down, and it was a little bit better the next day to be able to pull it up.
Chemical, I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me.
I'm out on my driveway now. I'm gonna paint the actually what I'm working on right now that's on the table is one of my shutters fell off the house, and so I'm repainting it because it got some scratch marks on it and all, and I thought, well, I have the black paint out, I'll go ahead and do that before my husband hangs it back up. So I'm going to paint that shutter, but also behind me over there are the timbers, the landscaping timbers. And this time I'm painting them black before I put them down. That's what I wanted to do last time, and I wish I had. And so now that I know that, I'm going to go ahead and paint on the black color. I think they're going to blend in very well with the fence and the black mulch. And so that's what I'm doing out here. I'm just going to finish painting this since I already had the paint out, and then I'm going to start with the landscape timbers, and they turned out great.
I see you struggle like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders weighted down by armor. You don't need that protection. I would walk on glass, I would run 10,000 miles and more. I would give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I would run through fire. I would carry you through the heat. I would do it all again if you needed me to. Wish that I could take away your pain like something's in the
hands down, this painting was probably the most difficult part because it was so hot when I was painting that day. And I was just sweating to death. It was pretty rough. And plus when I'm on that driveway, it just, I don't know, it seems like it's soaking up all the sun and it's the hottest spot. But it was so hot when I was doing that. And I did take a break in between and come back and do more, but I would say this is the hardest part of the whole project.
And from what I have heard, you do the same thing too. I wanna say forever, we could be good together. Guess misery loves company. Better to late than never. You know we could do better. So take a chance and run with me. Everywhere we go, we turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word. Everywhere we go, we turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word. Oh. Whatever we would do, we do it just for fun.
Now I'm working on, first of all, getting all of the weeds out. And I'm using the shovel for some of that. And then in some of it, I'm just going to pull. But also, I'm digging a trench. The trench is for the landscape timbers. That way, when you put them down, they just lay into the ground. Now, I could use what we used before. It was like these huge metal, like, I don't know, like landscaping nails. But the pipes are under here to the pool. My husband said they're so deep down in there that it's not going to matter, but I just don't want that to ever be a problem because I did something. So I decided just to build, the little trench on the side, and then we can just set them in there, and that worked. So I'm glad that's what I did. And if there was an unlevel spot, we just dirted it in and leveled it out. So but yeah, this worked, building, digging a trench, and we used the shovel for a lot of the weeds and the grass and stuff because it was just really tough. But I did do a lot by hand also.
You know you want it, just say the word. Everywhere we go, we'll turn to paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life. Let me show you how it feels to roll the dice. You know you want it, just say the word. Oh. Hey, bro, don't you look at that? I said, my friend, what you looking at? I think she is something for me. Excuse me, miss, it's my first time here. Maybe you can show me out of here. I think she got something indeed. So please forgive my rudeness if I'm tripping over your time. But you look so amazing. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. Knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all. And we can. Got me saying, hey, girl, will you marry me? 2 kids in a house and live happily. I think we are so meant to be. But she says, wait, you forgot something. Every good thing comes to an end. At least it always happened to me. I'm telling you this now. You don't need to worry, 'cause I got this all down. And we get on together. And we can be so much
So when I started this project, I decided I would do like just a section at a time. Like I did these few sections right here first to kind of see how it was going to turn out. So now I almost have all the weeds and stuff out. So I'm about to put down the weed barrier and then the mulch on top of that. And then I'll have one section like done. So it kind of gives me, okay, progress. I wanted to see progress, and so I did it. That's why I did it this way, because I could have just went along and did the whole thing as far as getting all the grass out and all that first, and then do all the weed barrier, and then next do the timbers and so on. But I wanted to see progress, and I wanted to see, okay, is this going to work? And it did. It all worked out. And then later you'll see my husband come, and he helped me with the rest of it. So anyway, I think it's looking good.
If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time. Hey, do you remember? Sneak it out in the night, me playing the Fender and you singing, oh, it's alright. Beating hearts full of lust, shiny stars over us, just a dream guiding us, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back my life, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time. All we had was time. Every bad thing and every good, I wouldn't change it if I could, 'cause it all led us up to this. Every moment, every kiss. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, and all we had was time. When you and me were poor as dirt, and all we had was time. A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of love.
So now I'm just spreading out the mulch just to fill in all the spots and stuff, and on both sides, because I don't know if you can tell, but the concrete is a lot higher than where the spot is, and so I have to kind of dig in there and put it in there so that it's on both sides, and that's why I'm sweeping, because it kind of made a mess over there. Also, I decided I do not like the faux plants on the fence, and one of the reasons is I had them over on my other fence on the wood part, and they stayed up perfectly and didn't blow out or anything like that. They did a good job staying up. But over here, it's a lot more wind. You don't have anything covering it. And they have blown out. They've gotten in the pool. It's just getting to be kind of a pain. So I decided I would just take them all down. I don't need them. And it looks more streamlined and clean without them. So I just went ahead and took them down. And I'll do something else with them with the greenery. So anyway, now I'm working on another spot. This is the next day, and I'm just starting again, pulling weeds, digging up the trench, all the things. And I'm going to have a helper in a minute. My husband's going to be out here in a minute to help me. So, if you're as lucky as I am and you have someone to help you, it goes so much faster. And I'm glad I did that beginning part by myself, because when we got to this part, it just seems so much faster. Now, we did take a break in between because it was pretty hot, but we got most of it done in one time and then took a break and then came back and finished it up. So, and he even had to cut one of these are 8-foot landscaping timbers, and he had to cut off some of the last landscape timber. So anyway, it went really fast, even in spite of that part. So I was glad that I had a helper today.
We will trust in you. We will trust, we will see you move. We will trust in you. Oh, we will trust, we will see you those you called according to your purpose for the good, of those you called according to your plan, and for the good, of those you called according to your purpose for the good, of those you called according to your plan. Well, you are working for the good. You are working for the good.
So when we got to the end, that was the hardest part of the weed pulling process because there was actually a lot of grass at the end. Even though I sprayed it, it didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, it turned it brown mainly, but you still have to pull it out. So that's why I'm using my hands. My husband's using the shovel, and we're getting it done. But it just wasn't an easy process. There's just a lot of grass to pull and chunks of it, I will tell you. But we got it done, and then we started digging for the trench and getting the rest of it done. So it's turning out really well.
care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
So this is the final reveal. I think it turned out great. I really like the way the timber is black, the mulch is black, the fence is black. It just really just streamlined it. And now when I do cut grass over here, it'll just be easier. I can just go down the line of the timber and I don't have to worry about up next to the fence, because it's kind of hard to cut up next to the fence even with the weed eater. You know, it kind of crunches up against it. And then there's also the pool deck that you have to run into. So that's it for today. I got all this done that I wanted to get done, and it looks so streamlined, and I like the way it turned out. So there's another section over here that I wouldn't mind doing over by the, I will show you. This is like the elephant in the room, as you would say, because it is horrible over here. So I'll show you. Okay, so this is the other side of the fence over on the pool side. Stacked up chairs and that table and chairs. I want to do something with that. And so we have mulch left over. We have a good bit of mulch left over. We do not have any more of the, well, we have a little piece of the landscape timber. So what I want to do is from here, from here. Some of this is already dead, this grass. From here, right here on this corner, from this corner to this post right here. Okay, I want to get rid of the grass first, which some of it's already dead, thank goodness. And then I want to put down the weed barrier and then fill it all in with the mulch and then put the table and the chairs over here. You won't be able to move the chairs around that well because of the mulch, but I'm thinking about putting this. I'll show you. You know, that one that I had out on my driveway. I'm thinking, because it is plastic, and I could put it right on top of the mulch, and it's smaller, of course, than the mulch area, which it would still look like a little, you know, what am I trying to say? A rug. I can't give it out. Okay, so I could put that on top of the mulch, and then I could put the chairs and tables on top of that, and then we would be able to move the chairs around a little bit better. It still wouldn't be that great. It's not in the perfect spot for the chairs and tables, but until I get the perfect spot, I would like to have it over here so it's not just hanging around on my deck over here looking a hot mess. No. And then if I finally find a good place for my table and chairs, then I'll just have a really nice little mulched area over here. And I could even put plants over here or something like that if I wanted to. But anyway, that's kind of my idea. Anybody that out there that has another idea, especially if you can think of something that's, you know, kind of budget friendly that I could put my table and chairs on that, you know, that wouldn't like sink down, I would greatly appreciate it. And I can't build a deck over here, but I might be able to build a freestanding deck on the other side. We don't want to cover the pump over here, but we're thinking about it maybe on the other side. But we don't really have the budget for that yet, so we'll just be thinking about that at least. It takes a long time to get all your landscaping and, you know, everything painted, and that's what I'm saying. I always have something going on over here at Cindy's little house. So if you want to see more of this, me doing outside things, inside things, cleaning, I still have my whole mom's room. I still have my older son's room. I am about to. He's supposed to go somewhere for the day, and he works in his room, and so he's always in his room, and so he will be gone that day, and I am going to go from one end to the other. But I'm going to start on a piece of furniture that's going to go in there. I have like several things going on at the same time that we're going to do something in the kitchen. My husband's off for a few days, so I'm taking advantage, full advantage. So anyway, if you like these kind of things, come back to Cindy's little house and you will see what's going on over here. Thank you for coming.